Okay. On the count of 3, I want you to open up your eyes.
Okay.
1, 2,
Come on.
3.
Oh, see, I can't really see. Ooh, a cake. I like that. Where's the hamster?
Really?
You actually gave me a hamster. I'm scared. Happy birthday.
What does it say on there?
Tokyo, Paris, Bali, Anaheim, passport. This is amazing.
It is. So what does it say on there? What cities does it say on there?
Paris, Bali, Tokyo, Cancun.
Cancun?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right. You can open up your letter. The last one that says open last. Read the front.
This card is so delicious. Oh, no, we gotta look at that first.
Yeah.
Look at something extra.
Did you read the front?
Yeah.
Okay.
Place monthly card here.
Okay, now pick up that piece of paper. What does it say?
I'm scared. To
Cancun.
Where is that?
Mexico! We are going to Mexico for your birthday.
Wait, what?
What day does it say on there? August 17th. In 10 days, we will be going on a plane headed to Mexico.
Oh.
Are you excited?
Yeah. Where's the hamster?
Really? There is no hamster. I was just playing. Why would I get a hamster for?
Can I just eat the cake?
Did you really want a hamster? We're not getting a hamster. I don't like rodents.
I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that say stick up. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a flick up. Bill, I'm in the mood for a change up. I leave the city and return with my change up. They got amnesia, don't remember how they played us. They wanna knock me down, but somehow I just stay up. Look, straight from the mud like Ruby. Straight to the stage, they love me. I understand they hungry, but please don't hate, that's ugly. I've been sliding, shaking, moving. I've been popping in my city. Shawty say she love the way we do it with me. I be too turned up to ever give a fuck. I ain't come no.
Hey, welcome back to our channel. I know it's been a while, but we have officially traveled to Mexico. We are in Playa del Carmen, and we are actually not at our Airbnb. Right now, we are at a friend's house. She actually let us stay here. So let's get into our day and just traveling during COVID to another country. So we arrived at the airport as normal, and the airport was pretty empty. Our first flight was really packed. I really wasn't expecting that. My mom just flew on an airline from Charlotte into Pensacola, and there was social distancing on that flight. However, with American Airlines, there was not social distancing at all, which kind of sucked. So we have carry-on bags, and unfortunately my bag had to be checked because the staff on the airline said that they are unable to touch your bag. So I had to check my bag, which kind of sucked because I like to carry my own bag and not have to go, to baggage claim. So when we get to the next flight, it's a way bigger plane, and definitely still no social distancing. They did give us goodie bags that had a bottle of water, some pretzels, and some seat sanitizer. I wiped down our seats and everything with my own sanitizer. And then we arrived in Cancun. Pretty much it was the same as when you arrive at any international airport coming from a different country. You arrive, you have your custom forms to fill out and your declarations, and then you go through immigration and customs. Customs in Cancun wasn't that bad. It actually went really, really fast compared to other countries like Japan, or even entering the US at any, international airport. So that went really fast. They didn't ask any questions. Like, I was concerned, because being a single parent and traveling with your child, especially when your child does not have your same last name, it always poses, risk for being asked, does the father know that you're traveling, or where's your, consent form? And I don't travel with a consent form, and he signed for her passport. In my head, that means she can travel wherever we want to travel. So once you get through customs, we got our luggage and everything. You have like thousands of, people at the airport. They're trying to get you going to their taxis or rent a car or do a tour, which we weren't really interested in. So if you're not used to people, coming up and asking you like 1,000 times to get in a taxi, just keep walking. I had someone pick us up, so we got in their car, and the ride was maybe like 45 minutes. So we arrived at our Airbnb, and the first thing I noticed was the door was wide open. So I go in and I see there's men in there working, and they're working on the AC. So I contact the Airbnb host and like, hey, there's people in here working on the AC. And she said she wasn't aware of it. And then eventually she messaged me back, and she's just like, yeah, there was a leak, so they're fixing it. So while they were doing that, so I go to the bathroom, I go to wash my hands, and then I go to turn around to dry my hands, and the towels are dirty. There's stains all over them. So I'm already annoyed with that. I'm annoyed that the guys are in the room trying to fix the AC. And then I'm also annoyed about, the rags being dirty. So I have contacted Airbnb, and I was just like, hey, the stuff is like dirty in here, and there's people in here, and the room doesn't look like how it looked in the listing. So while I was on the phone with Airbnb, another lady has saw me. I guess she's like the property manager, and she's trying to tell me that, I tell her about the towels. She said, well, the washers don't wash that good, but I can tell you that they're clean towels. I said, well, that may be, fine and dandy if you're at your own home, but when you have people coming that are paying, the towels need to be white and clean, not stained, So she replaced them. I guess she had like an attitude or whatever. She just, said the one thing. So while she's doing that, the maintenance man had left, and I went to the other bathroom, and I noticed that the sink was filled with brown water and debris. So I'm like, hey, look at this, it's dirty. And she's trying to tell me that, oh, the maintenance man poured the dirty water from the air unit into the sink, but I guess the sink was stopped because she tried to open it, and then she had to call another maintenance man to fix it. So by that time, I'm like still super, super annoyed. And Airbnb is just like, okay, well, get with the host and see what you can do. So I'm like, okay. Contact the host again, and nothing. So I'm walking around, and I see hair on the floor. The little kitchenette is not clean. stuff that's supposed to be in the Airbnb is not there. The one refrigerator was leaking. Then I also noticed mold. So there was mold under the AC unit, which they were trying to cover up with paint, but the mold was coming through the paint. And then in the other bedroom, there was mold all over the chairs. And at that point, I'm just like, okay, I don't want to stay here anymore, because one, there's mold, two, this place isn't clean, and three, it wasn't even ready for my arrival. I booked it like 2 weeks ago. So I was just going back and forth with Airbnb. They really didn't want to give me a refund or anything. The people that own the Airbnb, they were just like, well, if you could stay somewhere else. You know, they weren't trying to come up with a real solution, or like, hey, let me come help you and see what we can do. They were like, well, go talk to this person, or go check out this other listing. So I decided not to stay at that Airbnb because I just wasn't happy. And then the key slot was like really, you know, weird. It wasn't like an actual door. It was like a patio door that had like a hole in it that you stick the key in to unlock it. So it just didn't work out for us. So my friend that's staying here in Playa del Carmen, who lives here, she actually said, you know, she lives close by, and so we're staying at her house. So right now, we don't have an Airbnb to stay in. Two, I still don't have a refund from Airbnb, which is close to $900. That I did dispute with my bank, but it will take 10 business days for them to even figure out what's going on. And three, they want me to cancel and then file for a refund, but they should be the ones canceling because they're at fault. And why should I have to file, you know, and go through all the motions and wait to see if my, you know, cancellation will be approved. So long story short, we are going out tomorrow and looking for another Airbnb to stay in, and hopefully we could find one that's within my budget, definitely no more than $1,000, and one that's clean and doesn't have mold. So I'm definitely thankful that I had someone in my corner down here, because me and Mackenzie just would not have had any place to go unless we booked a hotel. And you know, just one night down here is, you know, kind of expensive because, you know, we're in a tourist area, and you know, things could have been worse. And if I didn't have the people I have down here now, then I probably would have just sucked it up for one night and stayed in, you know, the Airbnb that we just did not feel comfortable in. But I wanted to make this video, and I'm looking forward to posting some more videos for you guys. Like I said, I know it's been a while, it's COVID, and then just life happened. But thank you for watching it, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and continue watching our journey here while we are in Mexico for the next 30 days. So when we first arrived, the door was wide open. I walked in, there were guys in here, and they said that they were fixing the AC because something was wrong, it was leaking or something. So I go to the bathroom and I wash my hands, and I turn around and the towels were dirty. The lady came and switched the towels because she saw me outside. So I have pictures of that. So look over here, you can see all the water damage from where the ceiling, the AC was leaking. You can see right here, there's supposed to be like another something over here. And I walk over here, the table is dirty, it's like super stained. There's actually hair on the floor right there. I don't know if you can see that hair right there. It's hair on the floor. There was another one rolling around here somewhere. Walk over here. After they left, I came in here and I said, okay, let me look. You can even see like the stains right there, the dirt, it's dirty. I came in here to this bathroom and the sink was filled up with dirty brown water, which I have pictures of with debris that were in here. And the lady had came, and I guess she was having a hard time draining it, so she left, and she had the maintenance person coming back. So I go back in here, and I'm in this room, the one that they fixed the AC, and it smells like mold in here. And if you look up, right here, there's mold right there that's painted over. So walk back over here, it's dirty. You can see on the floor is dirty. You know, you can tell that this floor was extremely dirty. Like, no way that we actually made all those footprints. But then I'm looking and I see there's mold on the chairs. There's mold right there. Mold on the chairs. Down there, there's mold. There's mold right here. There's mold right there. And then in the other bedroom, just water stains from, I don't know, wherever. And then the key's kind of sketchy right here, which I guess this is just their key system. Just a hole in the wall outlet, or I don't know what to call it. And the same thing for here. So it's not even cool in the other room. And same with this one. The key goes in there.